Hello everyone, we are from Red Team of the project Automated Evaluation System. For this last sprint, that is Sprint 5, we are going to discuss the project on the whole, starting from Sprint 1 to Sprint 5. So, firstly, in the first sprint, we have developed an idea how to develop this project. So, we choose Google Apps for the developing this project. Like the tasks that are done in Google Apps are real-time editing and collaboration with the multiple users on the basic spreadsheets, maintaining a list and working with several contributors to add or update static data, creating web-based dashboards, and we have chosen our project management tool as Agile Fan. So, project management tool Agile Fan. Coming to Agile Fan, it has three levels of backlogs: product backlogs, which contain all the features, bugs, and ideas that can possibly be implemented. Under products, you can create projects. These contain those stories that can be considered necessary to get done in a certain time frame. For example, before the next version that is to be released for the project. Under products, you can create iterations. These contain the stories that are currently being worked on, including the tasks that are needed to get the stories done. Stories always resides on one of these levels, products, projects, or iterations, and are visible throughout the levels. This means that when you look for at the product backlog, you see which stories are in which projects and iterations. Stories are estimated in story points, and while tasks are estimated in manual hours. In Agile Fund, you can see and organize both smaller projects and the iteration level stories have been split from the important business goals using the story breakdown view.
Hi, my name is Sri. Now I'm going to walk you through our project management tool Agile Fand. Now I will show you how to create product, project, and under project, how to create sprints. Here our product is automated evaluation system using Google Apps scripting. When we create product, it will automatically show you how to create projects and iterations. Here there is a create new project, iterations and stories. Here we can create new project after giving project name, product name, and start date and date. Project will be created. Under this we can have stories. By clicking that, we will go to particular story, particular backlog, and under those backlogs we can add some stories. Likewise, we can create our projects. For now, automated evaluation system, I have created 5 projects which are called as product backlogs in our agile project management. After that, after creating all the product backlogs, we can have iterations which are called as sprints. By clicking this iteration, we can able to create sprints. What is the sprint name? Under which sprint, under which project this sprint goes, start date, end date, and so on. By clicking OK, we can create particular sprints. For this automated evaluation system using Google Apps, we have created 5 sprints. Likewise, and all the stories under the sprints. Now I will show you how to manage those. There is a story tree here. Here we can create all the stories and we can assign points to give priority to particular stories. Here I have created five major stories. Under those stories, I have created sub stories. likewise. At the first time you have created, if you create a story, it will be residing in products. Then all the products will be having all the stories, and particular story will go to product backlogs, and after that product backlogs will go to sprints likewise, so that that particular story is going to complete in sprint 1. Now I'm going to show you how tasks are assigned and manly hours are assigned. For the sprint 1, we have created a stories called including admin, evaluatee, evaluator user roles, assigning default password and providing him option to change password when he logs, creating forget password options. Under this, there are tasks which are going to be done by developers. Under including admin, evaluator, evaluatee user roles, there are one task, assigning roles, which are going to done by 3 people, Vivek Chaudhary Namburu, Vishwateja Ramakrishna Raju. Hours spent are 12 hours. Likewise, we can create all the tasks under those stories which are going to be done by the developers, and we can easily assign direct to the developers. And coming to the sprint 2, we have created 5 stories which are creating form for admin, define event for projects, assign the complement of one event to another, develop web page to set up an event, develop a web page to help with evaluation using event rubrics, and so on. We have created tasks for each stories, and we have divided among us. So you can easily see here. This is so user friendly and so simple to use and very efficient in calculating manly hours and effort spent. We can easily calculate effort spent and manly hours assigned to the developers. Easiest way. Very simple to use. The power of Agile Find is very simple to use and very constant. We can create task by just clicking this button under this. You can easily create. For example, when you click this, it will ask for a task and state and who is going to be doing that particular tasks. When you don't want it, just cancel it. For the sprint 3, we have created 4 stories, creating sample for automatic triggering of emails, validate and capture user input, representing charts for every project, calculating average for every project submitted. And we have assigned the persons for doing those stories, and tasks are assigned. Very simple to use. Very cool. After completing those particular tasks or particular stories, we can change the status of the particular story here from started, blocked, pending, and defined, and so on. So many options. Under sprint 4, we have created three stories. Fully functional email triggering of evaluator, evaluatee and admin of their corresponding information, completing all the tasks of emailing in an automated evaluation system after a particular duration of time, sending reports to evaluator, evaluatee and admin, that is triggering of emails at particular duration of time after completing the event, and admin page, having creating admin page with all four tasks, creating user login and admin login in the same page, providing functionality of managing user profiles, providing upload functionality to upload all presentation and video files that evaluatees submitted. Likewise, we have just created all these things. As I told you that stories are measured in points and manly hours are measured in manly hours. Manly hours will be calculated and spent here, and points will be going through this overall tree structure. Here it will be points. By assigning those points, we can prioritize the stories. And at the last sprint, sprint 5, there are 4 stories residing in sprint 5. Under this, I have not created any tasks because they are simple stories and small stories, but which are so important, and so on. Likewise, for every sprint, there will be information here and the burndown chart here as a simple. By going down, there will be a burndown chart. You can see a burndown chart sprint 4 as it over. Here there is a burndown chart and there is a information of that particular sprint. Effort left is 0. Because of we have spent every hour, there is no hours to effort left, so it's 0. Original estimated is 9.56 hours for completing this overall sprint, and story points is 24, and it is the sum of all the points of the stories residing in sprint 4, and value I have given value of 50. Total hours spent till sprint 4. Velocity each day, how many hours they have spent per day. Stories done is 67 points, and there are only 23 of residing points, and here is the burndown chart accordingly. Likewise, how Agile Sprint works and deals sprints, projects and products, backlogs, all these things. Now we'll go to reports, timesheets. Here there is a product automated evaluation system. If we select this, it will go to timeline of only these sprints, of only these backlogs. If we select automated evaluation system and just calculate, it will give you all the overall structure of the project. If you select under this, you select user management subsystem and sprint 1, it will give you only the timesheet for only sprint 1. So we can just have total overall project timesheet. By just calculate, we can have all the hours spent, hours left and everything, and we can easily export this timesheet to Excel and we can view everything in the here we go. Excel is created for all our project. Here we can see everything under what product, which are the backlogs, and what backlogs goes to which sprints are done, which sprints are not done, which stories and which tasks are going to complete the story, and everything will be in this Excel sheet. As you see here, we can easily estimate, we can easily have a overview of that. This is the wonderful feature of Agile Fan, and we can easily create dashboards and portfolios for particular sprints, particular stories, and particular products and particular projects. This is very cool feature. See, you can have everything. You can have everything. Hereby, I'm concluding that this is the most powerful tool I have never seen, and moreover, not only powerful, it is so simple to use the developers, and they no need to uh, spend not even 5 hours for a sprint. This is the easiest project management tool and simplest project management tool for the project manager, which lessen the time, lessen the cost, everything. They are providing just $5 for each person for month, and there is a special offers for there are free license for students and university collating groups. Hereby, I'm recommending this Agile Fan tool to use and to try for the future. Thank you very much.
Coming to Sprint 3, how different types of charts have been created for evaluation, like the line charts, bar charts, and the pie charts. And these charts are stored in the spreadsheets. And after storing them, they are during the evaluation. After the evaluation is being done, these charts are directly sent to the evaluatees. And thirdly, in the fourth sprint, we have discussed about differentiating the admin and evaluators login operations in the home page. Like the admin can update any operations that are going to be done by the evaluators, and defining admin operations like adding users, uploading project files, set up events, and view the status of the evaluators. In the fifth sprint, we are going to discuss about approval by admin on request of user for evaluation, sending the email by admin to all the evaluators, and effective user interface design.
For the fifth sprint, we have done approval by admin on request of users for evaluation. In the previous sprint, user interface is not so interactive. Now we have designed a new user login form. Let us see new user login form. I think this will be a so effective one. For the sprint 5, we have developed a registration form which having first name, last name, email, username, password, and confirm password. When user registered here, it will reflect in a database. Likewise, here I have 4 users, with 2 users have 0, and third user Sri, and fourth user is Rama. Now we can see the approval form. When Cyrus login as admin, here he can view all the registered users but not approved for login. When Rama is trying to log in as Ramu and Rama as his username and password, he is not allowed to log in. When Cyrus approved his registration, he is able to log in. And he will get a mail. Likewise, hi, your registration is confirmed. You can now log in and evaluate project. Likewise, he will get a mail from Cyrus as admin. As of now, we have created admin as Vishwatej, so it's coming from Vishwatej. Likewise, we have done approval form, and there is a add user, upload user files, and set up a event, view status as of sprint 4 tasks. And as a second story, sending of mails by admin to all evaluatees after evaluation, we are working on that. Right now, we have gathered all the emails to the admin, and after that, we want to send to all the evaluatees and reports the results of their evaluations. So we are working on admin approval of sending mails to all the evaluatees. We will be presenting in 2 or 3 days after this sprint. Developers are working on that. And there is a effective user interface. As you shown that login form is loading with a flash, images and all other polygons. So it's so effective, so that we have completed the story.